Hey everyone, Ronan here. We're doing Ancient Magus Bride. We're on episode 15. There's a No Place Like Home. We keep ending these episodes on these cliffhangers. Chise's coughing up blood. Her ring broke. Which I believe was to turn down the rate of which she expends, is that even a word? Magic, where she uses a magic. And it kind of tames it down so that she doesn't get like so fatigued all the time, because she's just constantly like, I guess there's just constantly magic like flowing through her and stuff like that, and she's just constantly like using it up and then just getting fatigued really easily when she does like anything basically. So but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and check this out. Guys, feel free to check out my Patreon. We are 3 episodes ahead of YouTube, and also Discord server. Feel free to jump on that too. And we're gonna go ahead and jump on to this. This intro is badass. I'm glad we kind of switched intros. I like all the visuals, even though it's just essentially a recap, but just the colors, the music, it's all good stuff. Previously on Puking Up Blood. Oh.
とにかくお前は彼女の影にお入り。ほら。ひとまずあちらにおいで。人間の医者に見せるわけにもいかないだろ。妖精の国は。
What were we hearing there? That was like crunching sound.
シルキー、少し留守にするよ。家を頼む。
I would like to know about her, Silky. I feel like we've talked about her for a bit, but like I don't really feel like I know much more about her. I think shit's about to get crazy. A female doctor.
あなたの体の中で作られすぎた魔力に血管や皮膚が耐えられなかったの。今はそのまじない紐で抑えているけど。
She got some new drip. She's gonna be covered in jewelry to keep her shit under control.
人間の子供と取り替えられて人間に育てられた妖精。チェンジリングよ。
Changeling, okay.
よく来たわね。
I'm happy to be here.
ねえ、エリアス。やっぱりあなたたち、こちらで暮らすべきではなくて。
It'd be interesting to know the dynamics of living here versus in our world. I don't know if I can kick it here. It looks nice, but it's probably more of like a vacation spot, maybe.
半世紀もそれぞれの世界で生きてきたの。半世紀。ただの人間がこちらに居続けるとね、人間ではない別のものに変わってしまう。
Oh, maybe we shouldn't chill here.
あの子はこちらに近いもの。あの子を思うなら、人間を捨てさせてしまった方が幸せになれるわ。すぐに死んでしまうもの。私も途中まで自分は人間だと思って人間の病院に勤めていたけど。
Okay, yeah, so she lived as a human as a doctor, which is why she's over here dressed as a human doctor.
ここの水は傷によく効くの。とりあえず表面だけでも塞がなければ。
I thought she was bleeding more.
私も妖精だから無条件にスレーベガには惹かれてしまうの。あなたが大嫌いだわ。
僕は
Can you stop killing her?
僕を恐れるのは人間たちだけど、僕を受け入れたのもいつだって人間だった。
Maybe it's healing her, and it just looks like she's drowning her.
だからうつむかなくていいよ。 背筋を伸ばしてしっかり前を見るんだ。
We're gonna drown you, bitch.
生きたいと思えば死の淵からも生き返ったりする。特に
This show with its fucking curveballs with all their damn characters trying to kill her, and then they're like, "Oh no, we're good."
あなたの傷は塞がらない。
Uh,
あなたは今抵抗したでし
she
ょ。
was helping her the whole time by drowning her.
私は
Got
医者
it.
だから塞がったわね。傷。
シャノ
せ
エリアス。
ンシャノン
See, we're just leaving her home here to do nothing. It's a pretty dope ass house, though. I wouldn't mind living there. Gotta pass the time somehow.
シルキー。
ただいま。
So she feels it too, man. She feels the warmth of the home whenever people are home. Oh, we getting some new wallpaper? Oh, dang. Just gave the house a makeover. Okay. Definitely gotta do that. Sometimes you just gotta switch up the house just to kind of keep things fresh. Nothing bad isn't gonna happen, is it? Oh, are we finally getting her backstory? We are. I was just wondering about. I just said that earlier this episode. I was wanting to know more about her.
ねえ、見てバンシーよ。放っておきなよ。かわいそうよ。
Oh, there's our vampire friend. Yeah.
ねえ、あんた、こんなとこいないでどこか行ったら？あんたの声を聞いてくれる家族はもういないんだから。
It's interesting that she ran into that vampire chick back then. So she's a banshee. I only know banshees as like phantom spirits that like, you know, scream in your face and shit like that, but maybe this show has a different idea of what a banshee is. Her eyes are crazy though. They look like diamonds.
私はもっとみんなのそばにいたい。
Takes a trip to the fairy world, maybe? Oh, they bring her to him.
人が一人でも生きる限り、そこには明かりが灯るだろう。
So that little guy isn't a douche after all. He's always being a dick to Elias.
ではな、バンシー。いや、シルキー。
So she got the house with the family. It looked like there was already a family in this house, though. So did they die, then eventually Elias took over, or was he already there? That's the only part I'm a little confused on.
ダメ。言ってなかったっけ？あちらとこちらとは時間の流れが違うからずれるんだよ。
How long were they gone?
シルキー、帰るのが遅。
おっと。
遅くてごめんね。もう冬になったなんて私も驚いて。
So I thought they said that time goes slower. Though that's right. Okay, I'm an idiot. Yeah, so they were in there for what seemed like not a very long time, and then time out here sped up and it became winter already. So they were gone for like probably like months or some shit. That makes sense. So yeah, so they just left her there for like months. So yeah, she must have been really lonely. And seeing that like how she reacts whenever she is left alone. It must have been really hard for her. So it's really cool though, just to see that little bit of her backstory and then see her reaction when everybody came back is really cool. The show is starting to like show little bits of like the humanity in some of these characters and giving us a little bit of that backstory, getting us like a little more invested in each character, when before you're just like, oh, I don't know anything about them. Because like if you would ask me like 3-4 episodes ago about Silky, I'd be like, I don't know, she's just the butler basically, or the maid. But now it's like, oh, she's a banshee and this is how she came to be and this and that. I still need a little more information on her backstory, but I feel like a little more invested in her character too, and just seeing like how basically everybody is just happier together. It's really heartfelt and warm, and still we're left with a lot of questions, which is like, I don't know. I feel like I have a lot of questions, but at the same time, maybe a number of those questions aren't really relevant to the story. Why do the fairies want Chisei? I get she's a slave begging, and they're really attracted to her, and they feel like she's closer to them. But like, what is it really? What's the ultimate goal of having her there? Maybe they just genuinely care about her and want her to live longer, basically. So when they're in the fairy world, maybe like her illness or her ailments are slowed down dramatically, and she can live longer potentially. But then like I don't know. I feel like everybody has a motive behind what they're saying they want, and I don't know what any of that stuff is, or if it's just literally, if that's where it starts and stops. And then Elias is still he's still keeping something a secret. There's that one time where I think it was a cat, right, that was talking to him, basically talking about how she's gonna die and like how he needs to do something before that happens, as if there's some sort of task that needs to be done. And it doesn't feel like it has anything to do with saving her, but maybe just something like using her for something. I don't know. I get that feeling anyway, with the little breadcrumbs that they've left and whatnot. But yeah, this was a cool episode. We kind of bounced around a little bit. That doctor was something else. The queen is something else. Jesus Christ. All right, so that was a cool episode. That's it for me, guys. I had fun. Hope you enjoyed the reaction, and I'll see you next time.